guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, we're talking about these brand new Dior Lip Glow Oils. These are brand new on the market and we're going to do a demo and comparison with the Dior Lip Maximizers because these look suspiciously similar. So we're going to do a side-by-side comparison and see how they fare. But before we go any further in the video, let's take a second to grab our iced coffee or a hot coffee. Let's take a sip and let's get started. So just some basic information about this lip oil here. I have the shade 015 Cherry. These retail at 45 Canadian plus tax. They come in 6 shades and they are described as a nurturing glossy lip oil that protects and enhances the lips, bringing out their natural color, and contains cherry oil. The applicator wand is huge. It's gigantic. It's in the shape of a doe foot applicator, but honestly, it's like a real doe foot. It's so huge, but it actually gives you so much product. You don't have to dig around to get a lot of product. You really can just go in once and be able to coat your lips entirely because it gives you that much product. The scent that this has is a slight vanilla minty scent. It's really nice and subtle. I find it's much more subtle than the Lip Maximizers. Let's go ahead and do a little demo. So as you saw, you can get everything you want on your lips right away. You don't have to dig in because this applicator is so huge. It really gets all the product you need right away. And this does have a cherry color and you do notice a slight tint right away. But I have to say that as the day goes on, if you just keep reapplying this, the color really gets more intense. This really does stain your lips. It has a really nice effect. I wouldn't go so far to say that this is true to color here. I don't think it comes off as this intense, but you do get a really nice color payoff the more you apply it. So if you're looking for something natural, I do like these a lot. And as I mentioned, these come in 6 different shades. So you can go for some colors that are a bit more subtle if you want. And there are also some deeper colors for deeper skin tones too. The texture of this product here, I don't know if it's a gloss, it's an oil technically, but it feels almost like a glossy oil. The texture is not sticky. It's a really perfect balance of a gloss and an oil. It feels really nice and hydrating on the lips, and I find that this texture also stays on the lips a very long time. I don't find that this is something that just kind of disappears with time. It really stays in place. Something worth noting is that this is part of the Dior Spring 2020 collection, but it's part of their Backstage collection. So the Backstage collection is Dior. However, they are usually only available through Sephora online or in store. The entire Backstage collection, in my opinion, is definitely at a different price point than the classic Dior items, specifically when it comes to eyeshadows and bronzers, etc. But these are the same price as the regular Lip Maximizer, so those are the same price. I find that a lot of times the Backstage collection is marketed at a younger audience. It is usually only available through Sephora. So if you go looking for these at a department store, I'm not sure if you'll be able to find them because oftentimes Backstage collection items are only available through Sephora. So I don't know if they will sell these at regular department stores. I bought mine through Sephora. And usually if I can buy something through Sephora, I can get it through a department store. So I'm not sure what the deal is with these right away. If you were able to get these at a department store, please let us know. Let's go ahead and do a quick comparison with these Lip Maximizers here. I'm going to go ahead and use a Lip Maximizer in the shade 012 Rosewood. And as you can see, I took off my lip oil, but there's still a bit of a cherry tint to my lips. Right off the bat, let's go ahead and say that the lip oil that I have here is a much more intense color than the Lip Maximizer. But let's go ahead and talk about the basics of the Lip Maximizers. They also retail at 45 Canadian plus tax. They come in 4 high shine finishes, so 4 glossy finishes, and then 2 shimmer colors. They are described as a signature lip plumping gloss with lip care effect. They're supposed to provide comfort and shine. And they also contain hyaluronic acid. Now, the Lip Maximizers are supposed to provide your lip with a plumping effect, and it's supposed to be instant and also in the long run, like supposedly if you apply this every day, it's supposed to really make your lips look bigger. Personally speaking, I prefer lip maximizers as just a lip gloss. I've never really found that they've transformed my lips completely. I think they're a good product. I like them, but I've never noticed my pout being gigantic just from this here. These do have that signature minty tingling sensation. There is a slight minty scent, and also the doe foot applicator is minuscule compared to the lip oil here. I find that the lip maximizer texture is much more sticky than the lip oil. The lip oil feels a bit more slick and not as heavy. I find that the lip maximizer gloss fades away faster than the lip oil, and the lip maximizer has that minty tingling sensation, which usually doesn't bother me. However, it is incredibly cold out, it's winter, and I find that for this season, I definitely prefer the lip oil over the lip maximizer. I just find it's more comfortable, it's just easier to wear every day, and when you reapply the lip oil, you don't get like hit with that new mint sensation, which is fine, but it can be a little bit irritating, especially if you reapply all day every day. I prefer the lip oil over that. So overall, I much prefer the lip oil. I am shocked because when these came out, I thought they looked suspiciously similar. They kind of have similar packaging. They look like very similar items, but I really prefer the lip oil. The texture I find is much nicer. It's not as thick and sticky. I find that the lip oil is much more hydrating and nourishing. It doesn't have that minty tingling sensation, which can be a little bit too much if you just keep reapplying it all the time. And overall, I find that this lip oil is just so nice, and I definitely enjoy reapplying it all day, and I could see myself getting different colors because they're just really comfortable to wear. Overall, I really like these lip oils. I am as shocked as you are because when I first saw these, I thought for sure they would just be interchangeable with the lip maximizers, because oftentimes when brands come out with new formulas or new products, they're often just a very slightly different version of a preceding item. But I feel like with this one here, they really did a great improvement. I feel like this is definitely a better product than the Lip Maximizer. Just for me, for my preferences, I think this is a much better item here. So yeah, let us know down in the comments, do you like the classic Lip Maximizer? Have you tried this lip oil here? Let us know. I really am surprised with how much more I like this one. I didn't expect it, but here we are. So if you happen to enjoy today's video, please leave a comment, like, and subscribe if you are not already subscribed to my channel. I post a lot of luxury makeup reviews, luxury makeup tutorials. So if you are in the mood or in the market for someone who provides you with a plethora of makeup tutorials for how to use your items at home, I am your girl, so feel free to join our community. I think this is all I have for you guys for today, so thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you guys all have a beautiful day, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.